Health Matters 9. It is now emerging that Kenya will need at least 90 billion shillings to purchase 36 radiotherapy machines, enough to meet the global benchmark of one machine for every 1 million people to treat cancer patients nationwide. Now, the Ministry of Health is pushing for a whole-of-government approach to tackle the disease, which claims nearly 30,000 lives every year. But as Emily Chebet now reports, with donor funding shrinking, stakeholders are now urging the government to elevate non-communicable diseases to the core of its national health agenda.
The official opening of the second National Cancer Summit in Nairobi, leaders turned the spotlight on prevention for a disease that continues to claim thousands of lives across the country. Data from the National Cancer Institute of Kenya shows more than 40,000 new cases are recorded every year, a heavy burden on families and healthcare system alike. A reason Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi is now urging all government agencies to close ranks and fully implement existing guidelines in the fight against cancer.
We are not powerless. We are powerful when we join hands, when we unite our voices, and when we act with purpose. Every Kenyan has a role in this battle. Whether you shape policies, heal patients, educate minds, grow food, or inspire the next generation, your actions matter. Your voice matters.
Even as the country steps up campaigns for early screening and detection, a severe shortage of cancer treatment machines continues to undermine the fight against the disease.
Kenya at the moment is standing at about 19 machines. So we have a deficit of about 36 machines. If you do a rough estimate, that will cost us about 90 billion Kenya shillings just to procure the linear accelerator.
The donor aid that we know that's now declining is actually driven by what we call global health security. It is the disease you have, let me keep it away from my people. So the cancer care of hypertension and diabetes is a national agenda. We will not have an international cancer fund.
Health Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale emphasized that early detection significantly improves survival rates. However, he notes that 70% of cancer cases in Kenya are still diagnosed at stage 3 or 4, adding that in just 9 months, SHA has already spent 5.8 billion Kenya shillings on cancer care.
Currently, we are burdened by rising cases of cancer, with over 44,000 new cases every year and more than 28,000 deaths every year.
On prevention, the ministry has successfully integrated the HPV vaccine into our routine immunization schedule, targeting adolescent girls aged between 9 and 14 years. We are expanding our community-based screening for breast, cervical, prostate, among other cancers.
The Ministry of Health recently signed an MOU with global pharmaceutical giant Roche to supply targeted therapies for breast and gastric cancer. The agreement slashes the cost of each treatment session from about 120,000 Kenya shillings to just 40,000 Kenya shillings, a game changer for families who have long struggled to afford life-saving care. Emily Chebet, Citizen TV.